Just edit it so it doesn't suck.
So that means I have to edit you out completely?
You got to edit me out completely, you out completely, get completely different host, you know.
All right, guys, Mike and I are back. Today, we're going to discuss the offer campaign, how you build a basic offer campaign. As always, we're going to start with going to add campaign. We're going to go ahead and label this one offer. Okay. As stated before, typically you're going to leave it on stop automation once contact responds. So we're going to go ahead and add that campaign. And if you don't understand why, just go ahead and look at the validation campaign video that we produced earlier, and they'll explain why you're making that one choice versus another. All right. So there's offer. All right. So here we're going to start with SMS1. Now, typically, we're going to start with day one. Okay. Now you may be going, well, wait, why? You know, they've just validated. Why are we starting on day one? And the reason is that when they validate, the first offer that they have, the first option to talk about it is actually in the library. The library is going to send an offer out there and say, hey, are you interested in what I have? So often you'll choose day one. If you're going to choose a day zero, instead of actually reiterating the offer, you might give them a prompt, right? So, and that's purely how you choose to do it. But we're going to go offer bump, right? So it's like, we'll do first name question mark, right? And maybe I'll say, did I lose you?
Because this is the first text message that they're receiving after the library has made the offer to somebody who responded positively to the validation.
That's right. Right. So day zero is just to prompt them to respond to what the library has said, right? Day one, you can then start actually reiterating or reframing your offer. Okay. So we're just going to do that. And let's add SMS number one. So we'll now add another event, day one. So here we could come up with another offer, right? I shouldn't say another offer, but another angle. So
this is where we're really just poking at them to respond either positively or negatively to the offer that was made in the library, right?
Call to discuss how my cool thing I am selling will make you money or save you time. Okay, so that's
we need to pose this as a yes or no, like a positive or negative question.
What's that?
Don't we need to pose this as a positive or negative question? We're looking for a positive or negative response here, right?
Correct. So the answer is yes, I'm interested, or no, I'm not, right? So what I've done is I'm checking to see if you're interested in getting on a call to discuss how my cool thing I'm selling will make you money or save you time, right? And Perfect. Of course, people, this is your offer, right? But what we're doing is we're prompting them to answer yes or no. Now, of course, there could be 1,000 different ways that they can answer yes or no. That gets handled again by the libraries. But what we and they may come up with off-wall things, and that's where the AI comes in. Is that AI will start to learn those off-wall things, and we can implement that, and then it'll have answers for the off the wall. But as you're writing these, you need to focus on what is it you're driving them to, right? And they should almost always be questions, or prompts, right? And we call them prompts to kind of get them to answer the previous question, right? So we're not going to keep asking the question over and over again. We're going to prompt them because we know that in the text thread they've been presented with the question, and we will re-angle that later. Okay. So anyway, so here we've prompted specifically, and let's just choose 11 a.m. We've specifically asked them, are they wanting to get on a call to discuss it? Now, this may change. You may be referencing a discovery call or a demo, or you may want to get on an appointment specifically to talk about how they can save money or whatever that is. Whatever it is you're trying to get them on the call for, that's what you're going to reference here. So there we go. So there's day one. And maybe today we will do, let's see, we did the other one at 11. So let's do it at 2 p.m. SMS number 3. And we're just going to do a bump. Okay, because we know this is the last text we sent. So we're just bumping it and saying, hey, bumping this message, right? Nice and simple, something you would do, right? You're not going to sit there as a person and rewrite this 5 times, right? But you will say bump, right? Let's just, for the sake of argument, let's just say, go ahead and leave this. So we did this one at 2, we did this one 11. Let's say end of the day. We're going to do this at, let's say, 4 p.m. Just
is this the like wrapping up for the day?
Wrapping, exactly.
Yeah.
Up for the day. Message. And I get you scheduled on my calendar. Something like that. Okay. So now, or I think, let's count. So now we're just trying to get them on the calendar. Yay. There we go. Okay. Boom. Now so that's day one. And then we'll just finish up with, okay, so let's give them a breather, right? You've spent 2 full days. Maybe we'll skip to day 3, right? And then let's do around 5. Let's do this one at 9 a.m. And then here you might use a different hook. Are you struggling with not having my offer? Do you wish you could be rolling in money? Whatever you're offering, right? I mean,
do you wish your problems were solved?
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Do you wish? I like that one. Problems were solved. Question mark. How about we get on we schedule discuss how I can fix it. There you go. So there's your basic offer, right? So we've got the first offer is given by the library, dumps it in here on the day that it opts in. You're just prompting them again. Sends after opt-in. Actually, we should do this like 20 minutes later.
20 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot to do that. So 20 minutes after it opts in, it's going to send, hey, did I lose you? First name. Then we're going to go through the offer again. And then a day later. So there's a nice gap between there. So you're not just hounding them every day. And then if they don't, then we dump them into a different campaign that will then follow up with more of a, did I miss you? Whatever,